It was at this exact moment when I realized, nope, project's not done. But first, let's go back. Hi, welcome to my very first video. I'm adding this moth detail to the sweater with the duplicate stitch. This is actually the first time I've attempted the duplicate stitch. I did the other half off camera, so let's match what we've already made. This first part was a little trickier. Much more counting and double checking than just matching what we already made. My inspiration for the sweater actually came from this image of a perler bead moth. I used it to design a knitting chart to help me figure out where the colors should go. I used what colors I had on hand. No rules, no specifics, just vibes. For this video, it isn't a detailed tutorial, more so just the documentation of what I think finishing something imperfectly looks like. So settle in and let's stitch. process of creation. Slow making, intentional time spent. And I want to document that process and grow in real time. I enjoy the repetitive nature of this craft, slowly hand stitching each stitch, choosing its place, finding it a home. It allows everything else to fade. And in that moment, it's just me and one stitch at a time. By the way, this isn't just any stitch along. It's my first ever knit sweater. And yeah, I'm literally winging it. No pattern. If you're interested in seeing the full process complete from zero, then let me know down below in the comments. choose to make something beautiful and meaningful with my time. You can create beautiful art that can be enjoyed for generations if cared for. I love that idea. It's time-consuming, but this is a work of love. Rome was not built in a day, and neither was this sweater. I don't know what took me so long to actually put together a video. It's something I've been wanting to do for quite a while. And maybe it's because I was scared, but I decided I'm just gonna do it scared. This project was supposed to be about a sweater, but it ended up being about learning how to finish something. The sweater wasn't the hard part. Finishing the video was. But if you're watching this right now, that means I did it. Mistakes? They're okay. I make a ton of mistakes. It's how we learn. Which brings us back to what I almost completely forgot. This section of yellow stitches at the bottom of the wing. I didn't even notice at the time, but while I was rewatching my film, it became quite obvious that something wasn't quite done yet. But that's okay. Let's finish this. This is usually the part where I give up or want to start overthinking. I'm learning to keep going, and I'm learning to trust the process. I wasn't sure how this would turn out at first, but I kept going. And there are some parts that aren't exactly even, but it is symmetrical and it works as an overall image. And honestly, I love it. part right here took way longer than it looks. Filming, editing, mixing, all of that brand new to me. But it was an enjoyable experience and I learned a lot. It motivated me to want to keep going and keep sharing what I love, which is to create. Thank you so much for being here and watching my very first video. If you're still here watching me try to figure things out, remember, progress over perfection. Always. Just keep going. Thank you again, and I will see you in the next one.